All right, so how do I even start this? Okay, so for the longest, I've been hearing about receiving, right? And what does it mean? Like, what does it mean? So, in my personal experience, receiving comes in many forms, right? It could be the love languages, for example. And these love languages can can be exercised through different mediums. So we're talking a person, a place, or a thing, or even ether, right? So just now I was putting some oil on my body, and this oil is expensive, and some of it slipped through my hands. And I said, oh, let me close my fingers because, this oil is expensive. I want to waste nothing. So an insight that popped into my head is, what if the world around you, what if the world within you is trying to give you something, but because your mind isn't fertile, because your heart isn't fertile, whatever that thing is slips through your fingers. For example, let's talk mental. So let's just say you've been going to therapy, you've been doing shadow work, journaling, etc., etc. And you have been observing how you can fluctuate from one mindset to the other. So growth versus fixed. From black and white thinking to a nuanced way of thinking. Right? So let's just say you get excited about something, right? Like genuinely excited. You feel fired up. You feel lit up. But here comes your old mindset. Here comes your fixed mindset. This isn't for me. It's not gonna last. This isn't real. Why am I excited? Like, it's just gonna leave. Something's gonna come along and mess it up anyway. I'm gonna mess it up anyway, right? But your growth mindset is like, why not me? Now, let's add self-comparison in this. If you want to go there, right? You look at people around you and you're like, you see it happening for other people. Like, oh, someone got a new job. And you're like, damn, okay, good for you. Like, you're excited for them. But then you look at yourself like, damn, okay. But here comes separation, because it's like you forget that other person is you. If they can do it, you can do it. I guarantee you, they have their own insecurities. They have their own gunk that they're working through that you may not personally know about in the 3D reality. We all deal with our insecurities, right? We just respond differently based off of where we are mentally, emotionally, physically. We respond differently. Prepare your mind, body, and spirit to receive in different ways. Let's not limit it to gifts. Let's just say you receive an idea and you can't ground it and sustain it in reality because your self-concept sucks. Your habit of comparing your chapter, let's just say 5, to someone's chapter 20. How is that fair to you? And remember, people who display their chapter 20 hasn't and will not display their chapter 1. All of the ideas, the feelings, the experiences await you. They're so ever present. All possibilities exist in infinity. My phone is dying. But all possibilities exist in infinity. You are the point in the middle of that infinity. You are the source of all things. You were born with the power of creation. It's time to shed the old you, because it's time to sustain what you ground, and it's time to also be able to receive from all that there is into your mind, i.e. soil. Well, the whole body is soil, but it starts in the mind. And you don't receive these ideas, these images, these whatever you receive for no reason. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be in your reality. Hold it. Don't let the oil, don't let the water slip in between your fingers. The seed was planted for a reason.